Hi everyone, so I am back today to do a tutorial for you guys, actually with a palette that I love. You can find it everywhere. It's on the website. It's not discontinued or anything like that. It would be pointless to make a tutorial with an eyeshadow. You can't find it. It's the Urban Decay Ammo palette. You don't necessarily have to use Urban Decay, but if you can find something similar to these colors, that would work too. And then I'm also featuring the Naked Flush palette, which is a bronzer, blush, and highlighter all in one, which is awesome. Do you guys see that? That's pan. I'm hitting pan on that one. I'm so upset because that means I'm gonna have to buy another one before I even finish the blush and the highlighter. But the bronzer I love, the blush I love, the highlighter gives you that little accent. But the look is more, it's a little toned down for colors. It's a blue, a light purple, a dark purple, and then green under the eye. Really, really nice and soft. It's not, if you're wanted to move into color but too scared to do really, really harsh colors, this is the perfect way to start. But I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned. You're going to see first my eyeshadow, because that's how I do it. I do my eyeshadow first, and then I do my face. So I'm going to put all that in one instead of just separating the two videos, so you guys see kind of from start to finish. The only thing I didn't add was my lipstick, which was MAC Lady Gaga 2. Viva Glam Gaga 2, which is a nude color. Love this color. Goes with anything. Especially if you have colorful eyeshadow, you don't want to do colorful lip, depending on the look. But yeah, hope you guys love this video. Stay tuned till the end. Leave me any comments of what products you want me to review out of these. I did put, this is an actual video that has every product that I use on a daily. Of course, this I change day, depending on how I feel and what colors I want. But all the other products, the skin, the concealer, the powders, the eyeshadow base, I use that daily. So these are my key products on getting my looks. So hopefully you guys will love it. Stay tuned and leave me comments below. Hi everyone, so I am going to show you how to do this makeup look. I'm using NyX Eyeshadow Base in Shadow Base 1, which is a pure white. This one's awesome. It'll make all your colors stand out. It doesn't crease for me versus the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I can't use that because my lids, I guess, are too oily, but this one is awesome. You guys should try it. Alright, so the next thing, I'm going to show you guys how to use tape. I can show you how I do mine on a normal basis, but this is easy. If you want to create that really even line, you just follow your bottom lid line going up. You never want to put it lower or even with your eye. You want it up so it gives you that appearance of lifting your eyes. So the first color I'm going to be taking out of the palette, I believe, is Shattered by Urban Decay. Yeah, it is Shattered. This color is awesome. So you're going to put that from the inner tear duct to halfway of your eyeshadow. Alright, so the next color is Grifted. I believe I'm saying that right. Or Grifter. One or the other. But it's that lighter purple color. And I'm using that from the outside of the tape. And I kind of put the brush on the tape and then go towards the inside. So I make sure I get that really, really perfect line. The good part about these, and it's two colors that I'm using here. You want to make sure that you're blending those together. Really evenly. It's all about blending. You don't want a harsh line in between the colors. So you'll see me also open my eyes completely to make sure that it's shown as far as the eyeshadow. I have hooded lids, so I have to raise my eyeshadow higher up or else you wouldn't be able to see it. This look will work for everybody, but you definitely have to go based on the way your shape of your lids are. But my lids are completely hidden when I'm looking straight, so I have to move mine up a little. But if you see, I have this cross motion in both of them. And I kind of blend with both brushes that have the colors on them just to make sure that line disappears. Alright, the next color I'm taking is the Polyester Bride. It's more of a shimmery pearl color. Reminds me of like a satin wedding dress. That's the kind of color it is. But you're putting that right where you have no eyeshadow at the top. And I had some problems with lighting, so I was trying to see if I covered the shades it would show it better. And all you're doing is fanning it back and forth. You see that I'm only taking the brush and blending it at the top part. I'm not touching anywhere of the lid, but you want to get rid of that line, that harsh line. The next color is Last Call. That one I'm just putting it in the outer crease just to darken it up a little bit. The light purple was a little bit too light, so I grabbed a little bit and I did circular motions. I patted and then did circles just to get that darker color on the outside. And are you guys ready for the magic trick? Here's where the magic happens, a perfect line. So you want to make sure that you're pulling it from top to bottom, holding your skin back because you don't want the eyeshadow line to move while you're pulling that tape off. But just rubbing off the excess and we are done. So now we're doing the eyebrows. This part is my favorite. You guys know I've been raving about this brow powder. I keep saying powder. It's power. Great. Yeah, it's power. Brow power. But I'm taking the spoolie, just brushing my hairs up, and I start with the other side of the brush, or actually the pencil part, and I make a line starting from the inner going out. I like mine more square. I don't like them round at all, so you'll see here that I'm just putting, just making sure that it's how I want it with the line, and using the spoolie to blend it in so that there's not a harsh line. Alright, this is Nurturing Force Moisture Cream. This stuff is awesome. I got this at the Makeup Show Chicago, and it's supposed to, if you're really oily, it doesn't block your pores, but it prevents you from getting shiny faster than you normally would. So I really just put it on my nose, above my cheeks, and right between my forehead, because that's where I get the shine later in the day. This stuff has been known to work a lot, and it works really well for me. I don't get oily as much anymore with it, but it's awesome. Alright, who would have thought a beauty supply concealer would be awesome? This is LA Girls Pro Concealer in medium beige. I love this. It's just great. I can't talk enough about it. I see its benefits, boing. But this stuff, I don't know, it just gives me the coverage I need. It's a squeeze tube, which makes it super sanitary. And then all I'm doing, as you can see, I'm not directly putting it on my face as far as the brush, except when I do my eyebrows, because I'm covering up blemishes. You don't want to put any brushes or any product straight from the bottle on your blemishes, because then later on when you don't have any, you're going to spread them if you're cross-contaminating pretty much. But I only draw it on with it when I'm doing my eyebrows, which you guys will see right here. I only do this so that I get that perfect line up front. It looks crazy right now, but you'll see once I blend it in. I put too much, obviously. You saw that face I did. I got on my eyebrow. But yeah, I just put it right above my eyebrow so that it makes that perfect line. Alright, the next thing is POREfessional by Benefit. This is really great before your foundation. It fills in any pores, any large pores, any fine lines. I love it. It makes it really smooth, makes your skin smooth and ready for foundation. This is an e.l.f. foundation brush, which I use it for that, and then I just spread it in with my hands. Next on this road of awesomeness is the Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. I love this stuff. I actually seen a couple reviews on YouTube featuring this stuff, and I've loved it. It brightens any dark circles. If you can't sleep or if you work nights, sometimes like I do, you get dark circles, and this stuff helps it a lot. So I just pretty much rub it in and make sure it's just around that triangle just to brighten up my under eye. Alright, since it's hot outside, I've been using a lighter foundation. So this is my Smashbox BB Cream. It's a tinted moisturizer for the most part, but with a little bit of extra coverage. I love this stuff, especially if it's hot outside. You don't want really thick foundation. And then here, as you guys see, I'm using mostly Real Technique brushes. I swear by these. I just bought my last two yesterday, so I have the entire collection, but I love these brushes. If you need it to do the job, you don't necessarily have to buy super expensive brushes, but these Real Technique brushes, I can't talk enough about them. This is the Bye Bye Pores. It's by Cosmetics. This is to set my foundation, so I put a little bit in there. It's just a finishing powder, HD finishing powder. So I use, of course, the Real Techniques brush, which is a powder brush. It's a really big one. And then I swirl and put it all over my face, and it sets my foundation so I don't walk around with sticky BB cream all over me. So that kind of sets it, and it stays all day long. The next thing is Naked Flushed. I love this palette. I got this for my birthday. It has bronzer, blush, and highlighter all in one. So the first thing you're going to see me do is contouring with the bronzer. I'm using the F25 tapered brush from Sigma Cosmetics. The fish face, everybody knows the fish face. I kind of show you where the line I usually draw is, but what you do is you make the fish face. I'm just doing the fish face for you guys on camera, but I already know where my line is, and eventually after you do it so much, you really don't need to do the fish face. But here you'll just see me bronzing, and then I'll do a little bit of blush and then highlighter.
She kisses my boo-boos, she braids my hair. We love you mothers everywhere.
Alright, so here you see I'm using, I think it's the shading brush. What is it? Setting brush. This is not the brush I use for blush. I just happened to forget it in my room, so I had to use what I had in front of me. So I wasn't too thrilled about the application on this one. You want to use a bigger blush brush, which I'll show you guys on my next tutorial when I do it. Or I'll just do a foundation video later on with some updated products that I'll be using. But yeah, I wasn't too thrilled about it, so I used the tapered brush to blend it out, and it was fine. Alright, and the last color is Mildew, I believe. Yep, Mildew. I'm using that under my eyes, using the same shader brush from Real Techniques. I still love that brush for everything. The good part is they are synthetic. You can rub them with like a damp paper towel and then just put the next eyeshadow on, which is awesome. And the next thing is the Cosmetics Mascara. Love, love, love this stuff. I can't even talk enough about it. My Holy Grail mascara was They're Real by Benefit, which I still have it, but I don't use it as much since I've used this one. And another hit is the Tarte Lights, Camera, Flashes. Those three are my top three. Number one would probably be Lights, Camera, Flashes, then this one, then Benefit. And that is, so far, the finished look with mascara and eyeshadow, eyebrows. I kind of showed you guys everything in one, so this video was a little bit longer than I intended. But I hope you guys like it. It's a brand new tutorial. Better lighting, more color. So hopefully you guys love it. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.